Hello everybody and welcome to ALLEZ All-Stars. It's the final stage, guys. We're in Paris and it's gonna get real. So, why are we in Ponte Viva, here you ask? Well, before we actually get to the proper downright battle for first place and for the minor placings in GC for today, we have one of those extra classifications I do. One of them being I'm in the last round. The top two have pretty much been decided. The winner is Hubert Dupont. Second place is Alessandro De Marchi, pretty sure, because there's an hour gap now between De Marchi and the next placing. Ponte Viva, Genier, De Klerk and Moreno, all from 77th, 75th, 72nd and 71st, are separated by just a couple of minutes, especially between De Klerk, Genier and Ponte Viva. Moreno is a horrible time trialist, so let's see how this pans out. Fighting for the extra classification points. Ponte Viva then, here he is, swinging around on the iconic cobbles of Paris. Down the straight we go. Jonathan Castroviejo of, I can't work out which ethics team that is. It is Castroviejo, Belgia, where are you? He's from the other ethics. He's from ethics, not Christophe Florin. Okay. That's annoying that I did that. I didn't change the EQS thing. There are only a couple teams finishing this race with all their guys. Carroll doing it as one, Drapak as well, and that's it, I think. They're all the teams that finished with all their guys. That's impressive. Congrats to Carroll and Drapak, both guys in the podium. Ponte Viva then across the line in 16th place. Not bad for him. Edvard Bosenhagen, this could be a good time for the Norwegian. Just saying, we're not going to dwell on these guys for that long. Genier then. What he needs is some maths right now. Around about 40 seconds over Ponte Viva to beat him in that classification. Then we have De Klerk coming in just a couple of people ahead. So, Genier across the line. 13th place. That's not enough to overtake Ponte Viva in GC though. Genier will not get the extra points. The Adler are having a really bad time in the points in ALLEZ overall. They're the points that matter. Curtis though, swings around the corner. It's very quiet around here. Then we hear the crowds. Here we go in Paris, the final day of this race. I said it would come down to the final stage, and Curtis could just be taken up by De Klerk. De Klerk then currently ahead of everyone by about a minute. He needs to keep this position, and he needs to beat Moreno by about 3 minutes 50 if he wants to get those extra points. De Klerk hits the line, 15th place, 1 minute 13 back. So, we now wait as Cancellara across the line. This actually could be a leading time. Moreno's just been overtaken by Cancellara, and Cancellara, is this going to be your best time of the day? Let's see what happens. Let's go to the finishing camera shot. Cancellara hits the line! Oh, just ahead of Moreno. Cancellara hits the line, and it's third place on the day. Castroviejo still leads in. And Moreno comes home 2:22. So Moreno sweeps up the extra points. He will be third, and I'm in the last round, behind Dupont of BMC and De Marchi of Bahrain. So that's everything from now. Just to clarify who won the other extra classifications, let's go over that one. So, away days, which is the most breakaway attempts, successful breakaway attempts, that one goes to Stephen Cummings with 4 attempts. Atapuma is in second, and Jeremy Wa is in third. Best of the rest, I think, is decided. Gianluca Brambilla looks to have won it pretty easily, ahead of Julien Alaphilippe and Tom Dumoulin, but Dumoulin and Alaphilippe could very much switch over on today's stage. I'll put up my notes actually on screen. I'll try and take a picture of them and overlay it. I've put a lot of time into these notes. This is my guide for today's stage. Who to look out for. The battles in GC that I'm going to be flagging up, the time gaps between them, because that helps me do some quick maths. So, yes, Arun Pinot looked to be battling out for first. Esteban Chavez seems safe, so I haven't put a collar on him. Gianluca Brambilla, Port and Mollema. Brambilla is in danger of slipping to 6th in one day. Tony Martin, the world champion, is about to come out to the line, though. Not a good day at the splits. Oof. Tony Martin, what happened, man? Not looking good for him, the German. And is Jonathan Castroviejo actually going to win the stage? He looks like he might. Tom Dumoulin is probably the only person who could really challenge for this. how big is this stage going to make a difference? Between, like, Genier and, Javier Moreno, there was about 10 stat difference. That was about a minute 20 seconds. So this stage might not do that much damage to Gianluca Brambilla. There's no way he'll make 237 up onto Esteban Chavez. But then we have a very interesting battle between Dumoulin, Yates, Alaphilippe, and Henao. Dumoulin is the best time trialist competing today, the Dutch national champion for Cycling Academy. So he could try. It's very, very possible that he could go into 7th today if he gets 240 up on Sergio Henao. That is why I flagged the Tom Dumoulin's name, and in that battle for 7th place. He seems very, very far back, but I think he could do it. Yates and Alaphilippe are battling for the U25 classification. They're 139 apart. And then we have Stefan Kruijswijk, Zakarin, and Jungels, which is an interesting battle there. They're all pretty competent time trialists, especially Jungels, and Jungels could do very, very well on a day like today. Can he get 126 to catch Stefan Kruijswijk? I don't know. Martin and Landa, very, very bad time trialists, so they're going to have to try their best to not get swept up by Kruijswijk, Zakarin, and Jungels, because that might happen, because about 10, almost 10 stat difference, about 8 maybe, between Martin and the average between Kruijswijk, Zakarin, and Jungels. So Peter Seri then, 57th in GC, well, Ulysses. This looks to be a good time by TJ. He's going to catch Ulysses on the line. I don't know what intervals they're starting the stage at, but it looks pretty interesting. TJ Van Garderen then for Farah Abraham. It's interesting. We've never finished in LA with a time trial, like the last stage proper. So this is interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm also very, very cold. So I'm going to get a jumper, and I'll come back to you later on in the stage. So the GC battle for the final points of LA is about to begin. Bob Jungels is getting ready to set off the Luxembourgish champion, and it's about to get started. Jungels, 107 for Bahrain Merida, starts, and that is your top 15 they're starting this stage. We will be going all the way till the end of the stage right now then. And currently getting close to the line is Atapuma, your mountains classification winner, and 2nd place in that away days. He sealed the mountain classification, of course, no more points on offer today. And yeah, congrats. Really, really, really good performance from him in this race. Alan can be very, very happy. He swept up a lot of points for his team. Izagirre, this will be a very, very good time for the Spanish champion, potentially. Kwiatkowski for Cat did a very strong time with a 75 TT stat. Rigoberto Urán as well for Cycling Academy. But still, Castroviejo leads the stage for Ethics Quick Step. Izagirre not going to get up to DuPont on the line. Izagirre hits the line. 2nd place, 3 seconds back. It's a Spanish 1-2. Spanish not notorious for their time trialing ability. But here comes Leopold Koenig. Koenig then is he the king of the stage as he hits the line. This should be an okay time, top 10 for the moment. Pulls. Bad race for De Adelaar. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. 81 Mountain, people would have expected better. I expected a lot better. I expected the top 10 placing for Wild Pools. But instead, we were very, very disappointed. And Nathan didn't have any luck in any type of stages. Peter Seri got his best finish in 2nd place. Nathan has consistently been top 10 in LA points, and it's not going to happen this time. It's a shame. But he's going to come back at the Spring Classics and at the Tour de France and really go for it, I presume. De Gent will also... De Gent was first at the time check. This looks to be a stage for the tough riders. Especially with that incline after the tunnel. So, yeah. I'm not sure who this stage is going to suit. De Gent then hits the line and he gets it. Wow. 17 seconds ahead of Jonathan Castroviejo. Full sang. Have we had our leader set off yet? Our leader is still in the starting gate. Okay, not for much longer though. We will get right up to the finishing line very, very soon. Full sang then, and fierce enough, one of the stars of the race. There are some real stars of this alley, and Firsinov has to be one of them. Firsinov and his whole team, maybe Zakarin as well, just trying to help Brambilla defend that red jersey when he had it. But ultimately, he's in 4th right now in GC. Firsinov hovers over the line in a pretty respectable place. Fuglsang's up next. Oh, I feel so bad for Jakob Fuglsang. He was doing so well, and now he's not really. Has the red jersey rolled off the start line? No, but he's just about to do that. So we will look at Aru. He looks to be your winner, but we still have to wait until the very, very end of this race. Fabio Aru is about to set off to try and win this race. 1 minute 55 is in the way between him and Pinot. Will it be a gap that Aru can overcome? I went very quickly then. He's already 3k into it. And coming close to the Tom Dumoulin, the Dutch TT champion, who's not wearing the Dutch TT champion's jersey, is just overtaking Dan Martin. This is going to be a good run for Tom Dumoulin. He leads at the first split. He's about to come over for the second split, and Dumoulin hits the line in first. His teammate just finished in second place. So it's time to get your calculators out. Bardet just hits the line. Third place. Really good place for him on the stage, our Tour de France champion. He won it here. Good memories for him. Not good memories for Pinot. He punctured here. Back at the ALLEZ Tour de France. It's going to be Simon Yates that's going to come up to the line pretty soon. His brother won a stage, but he is not so lucky himself. His brother's in the white jersey as well. Samuel Sanchez then. This is where it's going to get interesting. Jongels looks to be setting the timesheets on fire. Sanchez as well, one of the stars of ALLEZ, comes over the line. Jongels is up next. Bob Jongels hits the line then. It is second place, 9 seconds back, and this is where it's going to get interesting. 1:17 then between him and Zakarin. So Zakarin needs to come 1 minute and 26 seconds back off Thomas de Gent to keep his 15th place. Then we have Stefan Kruijswijk to worry about, and it's very, very close. 9 seconds between him and Zakarin. So every second counts. Zakarin hits the line, 31 seconds. He keeps 14th in GC. And I'll be bound that Bob Jungels will stay in 15th place. It was a very, very good time for Ilya Zakarin. He enters top 10. But Kruijswijk, 9 seconds then. So he will need to be 22 seconds behind de Gent to be in contention for the stage. 23! Kruijswijk moves... Sorry, Kruijswijk stays in 13th. Oh, Landa next. Landa and Dan Martin separated by 20 seconds. And at the time check, it's not looking good for Landa. Dumoulin's coming up to the line soon. So Dumoulin, amazing time for the Dutchman. And what's happening at the split then? We better get a check-up, because Thibaut Pinot was rocked through, and Fabio Aru as well. Thibaut Pinot 6 seconds back, and Aru 21 seconds back. This is going to be maybe closer than we thought, but I don't think this is enough to make Aru lose the race. Still, it's not the longest TT in the world. This is the only kilometers of individual time trialing we've had. Tom Dumoulin, he surely will win this stage. Thomas de Gent, he had a good run, but it's not going to be good enough. Landa comes up to the line then. The Spaniard for Ethics Quickstep, their best man, is 1:28 back. So, between him and Martin will then need 1 minute and 47 to better Landa in GC. No. To keep his place in GC, rather. Nah. Oh my god. I can't function properly. This is confusing me. Tom Dumoulin's up next, though. Tom Dumoulin surely will be your champion. Let's see what happens, though. Tom Dumoulin hits the line. Ka-chow! 39 minutes, and that is a huge lead over the others. And this is going to be a huge ask for your other riders to try and get up to him. Your Yates, your Alaphilippe in here now. 2 minutes 40, they will need to stay in contention this race, and I don't know whether they can do that. Has Tom Dumoulin done it? Has he done enough to move up into 7th in GC? This is what I hoped for. Dan Martin then hits the line, and this is the big one. And Landa overtakes him in GC, I think. But I am not 100% sure. Let's just get it. No, we can't. Okay, cool. Ranking then. No. Sprints. Landa. It's probably not a very good time, is it? I can't see Landa. Landa, that is 46 like the first split. Fucking hell. Okay, so where is Landa? Landa, where are you? Landa. Landa. 2 minutes 40. He's done it. He's done it. He will move up into 11th place in GC. Dan Martin, I'm afraid, for Metec does not do it. Now this is interesting. Between Yates and Alaphilippe for that battle for the white jersey. Actually, Yates is not wearing that one. That's Alaphilippe's. Yates needs 139 after a crash on Mont Ventoux, not the way he would have wanted his double ascension on Mont Ventoux to go. The man who's contended this polka dot jersey as well, 5th place now, and he's won a stage, that big Italian stage, 17th today. That's not bad. Alaphilippe though, he's hot on his heels. This looks to be a good time for Alaphilippe. 38 seconds between Yates and Dumoulin. So Dumoulin's wiped out one of his threats already, and that is Yates. Can he get Alaphilippe though? If this is going to be about 2 minutes 20, he'll need 2 minutes 11. So Dumoulin has not defeated Julien Alaphilippe, I don't believe. Has he defeated him now? 2 minutes 40 is needed for him to defeat him and move up into 8th in GC. He's currently in 9th place. Oh, it's not enough. Hey now, well, hold on to 7th place then. Next up is Bauke Mollema. But let's have a quick check at the Eiffel Tower split. Didn't even realize it was at the Eiffel Tower. So, Aru has come over that one then. Mollema 6th in GC, and Aru is about to get under this tunnel. 7k to go left of this man's race. 1 minute behind the leader, Tom Dumoulin, at the moment. And Pinot is 20 seconds around about. This could be very, very close. Maybe around about a minute. It's amazing how Pinot's submerged in concrete, but, you know, got to applaud him. He said, isn't that great points, jersey? Brambilla, though, he's got a huge challenge on his hands to defeat Port and take his place. Well, to stay up into 4th. 27 seconds is the gap Brambilla needs on Port to keep his 4th place. No one would have expected this to happen. As well, this battle for 4th I highlighted earlier on in the orange highlighter. Mollema hits the line then. 14th, 149 backwards. Port, though, this is going to be an amazing time, I'm sure. 2nd, 40 seconds back, not bad at all. So this is a big time for Brambilla. Brambilla then, with 40 seconds, will need to finish 1 minute 7 back to keep his 4th place. I doubt that's going to happen. Stronger TT guys have already come down at around about 2 minutes. TT riders of his caliber. It looks to be not his day. He's going to lose 4th place. And he hits the line. This is going to be a really, really poor time. 2 minutes 15. Has he lost time to Bauke? It's not enough. No, it's not enough to Bauke. 1 minute 8 to Bauke then. He gets moves down to 5th place. Gianluca Brambilla. Congrats. He wins best of the rest. The best rider not picked in the first round. Esteban Chavez. His place in GC looked pretty secure. Congrats to Brambilla. No one expected him to do that well. I don't think VCDM did as either, but he did very, very well to keep that red jersey. Chavez comes home 2 minutes 5 back. Pinot. Let's just talk about Pinot now. He only lost the red jersey twice in this race. Once to Brambilla and once to Aru. He lost it to Aru on that mountain stage up to Galibier. And Pinot, bad circumstances, messy circumstances, lost him the race yesterday on Mont Ventoux. Pinot, it's going to be a good time. Aru is about to come in through the final kilometre. Pinot hits the line. It's 2nd place on the day. Consolation prize. Can Aru get top 10? He's been doing well at the splits in the rankings. 10th at the last one. 10th at the first one. Aru, your red jersey. I think he's done it. He's the man who has dominated the mountain stages, and he has limited his losses so well. He's just been eating into that gap between him and Pinot, and finally he's done it. Finally, BST wins ALLEZ GC 126. That's close. No, okay, it's a 1 minute between. It's 58 seconds between him and Pinot, so that winning margin will be 57 seconds between Fabio Aru and Thibaut Pinot. What an amazing ALLEZ that was. Congratulations. It's a second stage win for Alan Lyon. What an amazing backdrop for this stage. Congratulations to Alan Lyon. Second place on the day for Thibaut Pinot. Aru gets top 10. There we go. That's that. Aru, 57 seconds. My maths was right. And Tom DeMille is up into 9th. Again, as I said, that would happen. Bauke is in 6th. Only just. Port moves up into 4th and Brambilla into 5th. That red jersey is finally Carral's. Alaphilippe into 8th. Holds on to that white jersey. The mountain classification now was wrapped up the other day, but still, I mentioned it earlier, Atapuma, you're a star. The man who's made this alley, he won the cobble stage, and now he wins that mountains classification jersey. The blue jersey, he held it since stage 3, and now he can finally take it home to Colombia. Fabio Aru wins the points ahead of Pinot and Port and Chavez. It wasn't a sprinter's sort of classification that we thought it was going to be, but still, good job to Aru. He wins it. Head of Pinot. This is looking good for Carral in the points then. Emre then just switches on the PCM. Very fitting. 130 between Alaphilippe and Yates in the end. Jungels, very good last attempt to try and get into that white jersey. It wasn't good enough though. It was amazing that 1-2 finish, but amazing how he just threw it away by celebrating too early. Rookie error. Silber win team. I'm happy with that because Silber deserve it because VCDM has been amazing in this race. Silber win the team classification. Head of Metek, Drapak, and BMC Tag Carral just sneaking into top 10. Quick Step Flooring as well right up there. BMC their 4th, Cycling Academy 5th. For me, my opinion, the best teams in this race, it had to be, well, my personal favourite teams were Alan and VCDM. Because they both did so well, defied the odds from low picks. Brambilla, the man of the race. GB, Gianluca Brambilla. We had a top 2 of Italian riders at one point, but we have an Italian who wins the race ahead of Thibaut Pinot in the end, under 1 minute. We can use what if so many times. What if Pinot didn't crash? What if Pinot, what if this time trial was longer, for example? But Pinot did very well. Pinot did very well. He held red for the longest time. Aru only held it for 2 stages. But of course it was the most important one. Esteban Chavez never held it. Port never held it. Almost held it actually. If Brambilla did not stand in his way, he would have held it. Bauke as well. Amazing comeback from Bauke Mollema. Sergio Henao as well. He did an amazing job in that last week. The secondary stats paying off. He came back in those 2 last mountain stages and delivered. Good job to him. Julien Alaphilippe as well. Turn up for the books. Staying in top 10 pretty solid. Beating established mountain riders like Yates and Landa. Stefan Kruijswijk keeps his 14th. Zakarin keeps 15th. And Jungels keeps 16th. 15th rather. So that all stays the same apart from Landa moves up. Yates moves down from 9th to 10th. GC did not change that much this stage, so Port and Brambilla obviously moved. But that's that. Lanterne Rouge! That's another point scorer. But anyway, let's just remember the riders who perished from the race. The big ones that we lost. Tom Bonen, not good for him. Dylan Coulibaly, he was doing well in the points classification. He won a stage. Remember, back in France in the start of the race, Arnaud Demar lost, pulled down as well for Sam Bennett, the leader man for Coulibaly. Roulands as well went out. Nikia's aunt retired. Lots and lots of guys. People who crashed out. Tony Gallopin, Roman Dennis, Cataldo, and Thomas. Big names. But that was that then. And Taylor Phinney wins the Lanterne Rouge. Phil Bauhaus just misses out on the bottom 3. Chris Bookmans takes it. Just ahead of Bauhaus. Bauhaus was ahead of him before the stage. But Bookmans, congrats, you get some points for Team Lotto. Lotto with 2 guys in the bottom 2 there. Companards, I was kind of worrying because he's a good time trialist. And Infinity as well is also a pretty good time trialist. So, not good for them. They're in last place in the race. But good job to not being eliminated. It's not even like the mountain's that bad. Surely there's worse people. Yeah, Laporte. Sorry. Nasser Bouhanni, terrible race for him. Statistically one of the best sprinters, but look at the results and they did not deliver. Other guys who did really, really well. Tano Kanga was an amazing help to Esteban Chavez on the Torre stage. Really brought him back. Wilco Kelderman. He lost so much time on that first day, but still he was always there for Tom Dumoulin, who wasn't really supposed to be their leader, but still delivered. If it wasn't for that, for sort of a lack of mountain skill, Tom Dumoulin would be a lot higher. He was looking at a top 5 finish, but a lot of bad luck for Tom Dumoulin, and that is why he's not in that top 5 anymore. Sad to see that happen. Sad to see ALLEZ finish as well. Jakob Fuglsang, I feel so bad. He lost about 20 minutes in one stage. If it wasn't for that, I'm going to say if, he probably would be in about top 15. Sergei Firsinov as well. A man I talked about a lot. He's been amazing. He's sealed the team classification for silver. He's their third man, it should be like as well. Silver. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. They have been incredible in this race. They turned it around completely, and I'm just so happy for VCDM, because this is his best GC performance, surprisingly, and it's in this with his worst GC rider, but yeah, Rafid's best time, BST's best time, Lucas is not best time, but still really, really good. Emre not as good as before, but still top 10 is a big improvement. Nana Marfa as well, top 10, huge improvement on times before. Julien Alaphilippe as well, for Lotto and Yamba. Sonda always picks a good team. Alaphilippe, congrats on that white jersey. Tom Dumoulin, though, Cyclist Academy, you know I've had that soft spot for Alan's team ever since that crash, well, put the puncture at the Tour de France. I wanted him to win, and win. But it hasn't happened this time, but still from last pick, getting a top 10. He's beaten people who had higher picks. Francis Dejeau, who had one of the top few picks as well. Team Sky as well, I know bad luck, sort of ruined Bode's shot in GC on day 1, remember. If we look back all that time to day 1, wow. It's over, guys. 17 minutes was our final recording, but finally we have a winner. Fabio Aru is your ALLEZ All-Stars GC champion. Aru wins his first ever ALLEZ. BST wins his first ever ALLEZ. I am taller than Fabio Aru, and I'm also heavier than Fabio Aru. I'm proud. This is amazing. Congratulations to BST. Congratulations to everybody involved in ALLEZ. I want to thank you everybody so much. We still have the points. That will decide who wins ALLEZ. BST might not have won. It's likely, but it's not done yet. I said Nathan won the Giro on the last stage, and he didn't. So who knows what could happen with BST. This has been an amazing ALLEZ. I want to thank every single person who's been involved, every single person who's helped me, be it Benji, BST, Alan Line, VCDM, every single person who's been there and helped me, Nathan, everyone. Thank you to every single person for participating. Dank u wel, merci beaucoup, grazie, obrigado, gracias, tusen tack, tack så mycket, ja, everything, danke schön. Thank you so much to everybody. And I don't want to say this. I don't want it to end, but everything has to come to an end. Type in the comments below what your favourite ALLEZ moment was from this All-Stars, and what your favourite stage, your winner, your favourite rider or team was from this ALLEZ, and I will get back and reply to your comments. So that's everything. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and tra.